The specific field for the present-time dimension of the Dan David Prize 2006 is journalists of print media. The International Review Committee for the present-time dimension, chaired by Professor Nicholas Lehman, Dean of the Graduate School of Journalism of Columbia University, New York, has selected Mr. Magdi Allam, Ms. Monica Gonzalez, Mr. Adam Michnik, and Mr. Guanawan Muhammad as the laureates of the 2006 Dan David Prize for the present-time dimension. The 4 journalist laureates were selected for being pioneers in the struggle for democracy and press freedom. This is to witness that on the 21st day of May 2006, the Dan David Prize for 2006 for outstanding achievements in the service of humanity, advancement of the frontiers of knowledge, and the universal goals of excellence, creativity, humanism, and progress is awarded for the present-time dimension in the field of journalists of print media to Mr. Magdi Allam for being an author, prolific journalist and editor, consistently speaking out against extremism and in favor of tolerance and coexistence. To Ms. Monica Gonzalez for being a top investigative reporter in Latin America, particularly in Chile, and for her courage in reporting on human rights and democracy. To Mr. Adam Michnik for his activism in support of freedom of speech and the press, and for speaking out against the dangers of totalitarianism. To Mr. Guanawan Muhammad for being a poet, writer, journalist, and activist, and one of the world's leading voices of modern Islam. It is an honor to invite to the stage Mr. Dan David and Mr. Ariel David, a journalist himself, to present the awards. I now have the honor to invite to the stage Mr. Magdi Allam. Thank you. And I have the honor to invite Mr. Magdi Allam to stay on stage, please, and address the audience on behalf of the recipients of the 2006 Dan David Prize for the present-time dimension. Mr. Magdi Allam.
Your Excellencies, President of the State of Israel and Mrs. Katsav, former Prime Minister Mr. Ehud Barak, Mr. and Mrs. Dan and Gabriela David, President of Tel Aviv University Mr. Itamar Rabinovich, distinguished guests, dear friends, on behalf of all laureates, journalists, and members of the present-time division, I would like to tell you that we are honored and proud to be here tonight for this important and Nobel Prize, the International Dan David Prize. Reading the motivation of the prize and pondering about Israeli reality, It turns out that all of us believe in the value of the holiness of everybody's life and want to defend everybody's right to live and to be free. The strong message of this prize is that life and freedom are the pillars of the common civilization of man. Dear friends, I do not hide that I am deeply moved as an Italian citizen of Egyptian origin, of Muslim faith with a secular way of thinking, to witness here in Israel my strong and straight defense of the right of Israel to exist. To me, my dear Israeli friends, my dear Jewish friends, your battle for the right of Israel